punch you.
You're now tuned into STWF TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Chill Will. We are here for the Parlay Perspective. Yeah, a little change up. I'm running things today. I mean, no Dale. He chickened out. Like he does. He chickened out. He's somewhere wearing his red hat, not doing the show. I get it. We got we got the whole team here. Well, we got a part of the team here. We got Coach Lee.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the damn deal? Vacant Dale?
Vacant Dale. Light-skinned Dale. No. I don't know. No stools or Black Sox. Anyways, and then my other man's is here. My other brother from the 08.
I was waiting for you to say those, but that's all right.
I didn't say it this time.
I know. I was waiting for it, though. Man, today could have just not happened. Today was the most Monday that ever Mondayed. I'm just glad to be here. I'm ready to talk some sports and have a good night.
Nobody likes Mondays.
No, the Monday. I actually had a great Monday, by the way, but it just happened to be. I got lucky.
It's just worse, though, because Tuesday's coming, and that's just Monday 2.0.
Yeah. Monday cousin in there.
But you're one day closer to the weekend.
I am. Just can't wait to get there already.
I got anticipation issues. I can't think like that. I just tomorrow. Like, if I start thinking about the weekend, I'll be like, fuck, this is 4 or 5 days. I can't do this shit. But yeah, we are here for the Parlay Perspective. Is there like a script over here or something? I don't know. Or do we have things to pull up, or we just,
you know what?
Getting raw tonight, huh?
No, I got you. I'm about to put it in there.
Hey, real
go ahead,
quick, just because I know this is the show we do the NASCAR niche on. Do I need to send it to Will or you, Coach?
I can help Will run controls, but he's producing tonight.
All right, cool. I'll send it straight to your messenger then, Will.
Okay, we got Elijah in here. Hi, Elijah. How you doing? Appreciate you showing up, Elijah-J2P. You got a bot name, bro.
Let's go. Oh, that's high.
You said hi, so I appreciate
you. Jake, what are you doing?
Oh no, I'm setting up Monday Night Raw. I went over to Netflix and I just realized Torrico dub has dropped on Netflix.
Okay, you kind of sound like you either did something or saw something that you really enjoyed.
Oh, I sound like he sent a jerkmate link to somebody. What the?
So, oddly enough, again, this is a sports show, not an anime show. But if anyone was wondering, Torrico is finally dubbed, and it is on Netflix. If you want to give it a shot, it is a great anime. It has to deal with a lot of cooking, but it's got a lot of action.
Okay.
I am thoroughly confused.
Here comes trouble.
Meta, wow.
He's looking like a menace.
Yeah, it's hoodie season for that brother.
What's the word with it?
What's up, too?
Man? Ain't nothing, man. Same old shit, man. How y'all doing?
We cold, bro.
Everybody came in here with Monday vibes.
I know, right?
Raining, dog. You know what I'm saying? My back a little achy. Like, shit.
Are you one of those like? Because there's certain people that they've proven this too. That there's certain people whose mood like goes with the weather. Are you one of those when like it's rainy out, you're just like whatever about the world?
Not even that. I don't just shit. When my back start hurting,
so you just old. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just old. Yeah, basically.
Fair
Sum it up. Mondays are bad, but I mean, this Monday wasn't bad. It was fair.
All right, now we got Ellie George with
What's
another.
Going on?
Y'all look, I want y'all to be real people, but I feel like y'all bots. It's just the vibe. They both said hi. They both said hi the same way. Like is this what Dale does? How's your day? My day's going great. Is this where Dale is? all right, enough.
That will be the most Dale thing ever.
This is the one and only reason why I don't get the controls often. Is I just can't stay on task. So what we got going? I put it. Hold on. How's everybody? We already talked about everybody doing right. All right, cool. I just want to find. All right, there we go. So first topic for the day, we got men's March Madness. Let me pull up something for that while y'all talk about it.
March mother effing madness
you,
in the
Will.
building.
Oh, you do?
68 teams going to battle it out for one prestigious national championship. It is pretty colorful as it is every year, because it's not only one team. 68 of them. Fellas.
Who's this 6-year-old? What's your favorite color?
You want me to isolate it by the brackets? I mean, by the regions?
Yeah, you can zoom in. Yeah, you can zoom in by go east, west. Yeah. Is there not a north? It's east, west, and what?
So
South?
it's the east, west, midwest, and south, maybe?
They didn't really try, did they?
Oh, east, west, midwest, and south.
I feel like just northeast, southwest would have covered it, but who would have?
I know, right?
I didn't think we need to get all technical here. So we got Duke versus Siena. All right, we're not gonna go by each breakdown, but some of the notables: Duke got the 1 seed. We knew that was gonna happen. 2 seed UConn, 3 Michigan State, and then 4 we got Kansas. That's the top 4. Who do we think is coming out of this side of the bracket in like the top 2? What are we thinking?
This is pretty. This is an interesting bracket right here. You got St. John's, who was victorious over UConn not once but twice during the regular season.
But they got to make it there. They got to make it to them.
Right, Big East is the Big East champion. So this is potentially, you can potentially see a UConn St. John's part 2. But yeah, you got Duke at the top. Kansas, Michigan State is in that bracket too. So this is gonna be a dogfight in a little bit. You got experienced teams in this bracket right here. UCLA, don't sleep on them. One of the hardest teams in the NCAA as the season was coming to a finish. Shout out to Furman. Furman get UConn. Shout out to my man Alex Wilkins and the crew. You get a spot early, UConn, but congrats to them. I can see this. I haven't seen anybody on this bracket that can test Duke. Probably St. John's because of the experience and the coaching on the other side. But I'm gonna just go 1 versus 2 here. I'm gonna go UConn and Duke. But we know how Duke plays and we know how Duke fares in these tournaments. Sweet 16, Elite 8's their ceiling.
Yeah, the only way St. John's would get a crack at UConn would be to win out. They're gonna have to go through Duke or Ohio State, or it's gonna be Kansas. Like, they got a lot of heavy lifting to do before they would even get to that game. But you're right, they did beat them. That being said, yeah, I agree with Duke. Like, Duke and UConn are the cream of the crop in this bracket. I'm almost mad they're both in this side, like in this division, but it happens. I think they'll be the Elite 8 matchup out of this, and I don't bet against UConn in the tourney. So
this is by far the heaviest side of the bracket. The real heavy hitters are in the East this year. It's crazy, but it's setting up for good basketball. I like your guys at St. John's outlooks, but let's not forget UNI is the tournament killers. They beat Kansas as I believe a 15 seed when they were a 2 seed a couple years ago. Don't knock them down, but I still think St. John handles it. My final 2 coming out of this going into the Elite 8 is Duke and Louisville. Louisville's played some really good basketball towards the end of the year. They ran into Miami Hurricanes in the ACC Championship, who is a very, very good team this year as well towards the end. But yeah, I think it's going to be Duke versus Louisville in the Elite 8.
The Ville, huh? Yeah, Bill's nice.
And they've got experience on their team. They're not filled with freshmen. They have a lot of veteran players on the team.
Duke versus Michigan National Championship. I keep hearing Chauncey Billings. Good name. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing the Duke Michigan ramblings, man. But we would love a 1 versus 2 matchup. I mean, fairly, those are probably the top 2 teams in the world in NCAA basketball this year. But there's so many other teams in between them. If you want to put your money on it, go ahead. It's kind of the ideal thing to do, but especially in this bracket right here, you got to watch for these sleepers. Any given day could be the purpose. Peterson from Kansas can end up just coming out saying, "Oh, I'm not hurt. I just wanted to save myself for the tournament." Like Jake said, you and I, or Furman, for instance. I mean, I feel like all these games years back, it's like you know who was going to win. Oh, the 2 seed's going to win. There'll be one upset, whatever. But we have to be ready and primed to set for an upset to happen. That's Ohio State up there. Not the best team, but they are competitive as hell. And I don't think that's going to be a cakewalk against TCU. But if they do get past TCU playing Duke, Jake, who you going for?
Well, when it comes to Duke, Ohio State, no, it's Duke, baby. I've been a Duke fan since I was 4.
Okay.
Duke fan since I was 4.
No shade.
No, see, I got some of these teams, Coach, that I've been liking since I was a wee little kid. So Duke's one of them.
Fair enough. Respect.
And 2K, I do agree with you. There are a lot of teams that I see being some sleepers in this. I picked a couple of them, actually.
So
we could probably slide to the next region.
To the south. All right, let me get to my south bracket.
Headed off by my Gators.
By the way,
at number 1.
I'd like to say I called that, Will. I said they were going to be a 1 seed.
Number 2, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Houston's been bouncing around back and forth lately, trying to be better every year. They had some setbacks. They should have did more probably last year. But we'll see what they got this year. We got Illinois at 3. That's the one that kind of surprised me. And then 4, Nebraska, which is kind of indicative of the rest of them.
Nebraska started out 20-0 this year.
It's crazy.
Really?
These Big Ten teams, watch out for
really
them.
come around in basketball. You're right.
These Big Ten teams, prepare for them. Nebraska, like you said, good. Illinois was a team that I felt like their team is suited for an NCAA tournament. Regular season to them, I feel like at times, went up and down, but right here, tournament mode, you got to win, go home. I think their mentality is going to be much different here. Houston, we know what they can carry. We know what they can bring. I think they have a better shooting team this year, too, than last year. So hopefully that's better for them as a team. Miami's there as well. Texas A&M, St. Mary's, a team that's had some tournament success, some tournament experience. Ooh, Pennsylvania! Shout out to Pennsylvania. I watched that game the other day. Got a local there as well from the Bean. So
the Ivy League champion,
Vanderbilt.
This is a tough one too. That's Vanderbilt and his other.
They look good this weekend.
They look good. They battled with Arkansas, and I think, like I said, they're battle tested. So Clemson too. Like I said, this tournament right here, you can name these names, but if you watch these teams play, there's a lot of swag in these teams here. This bracket might be the swaggiest, not the best, but the swaggiest bracket of them all, the South.
Yeah, it's definitely a little ugly, but it'll do in a pinch when you're watching these games. My upset of this bracket is VCU over North Carolina. And that's no hate, no shade, but Caleb.
Of course not.
No. Caleb Wilson's out.
Not Caleb. He's out.
North Carolina's looking very. I mean, Trimble's doing enough to carry the team, but they need a little bit more from him and Bessar in order to get deep in this tournament. No Wilson, the offense is completely one way, and the defense just ain't there. So I think VCU with their defense will be able to hold North Carolina's offense. I think Nebraska's going to have a hard game against Troy. And I really wanted to take Texas A&M over St. Mary's, but I just don't see Texas A&M having the offense that St. Mary's does.
That VCU Carolina game might be like a 56-58 game. Like,
it's going to be low scoring.
It's going to be rough.
Who did I have? I had Florida beating Vanderbilt, and I had Houston beating VCU for Florida and Houston meet up in the Elite Eight.
Tatum hooping y'all.
Not 100%, but if I had to take two teams out this bracket here, I'm gonna go limb. I'm gonna take Nebraska. I'm gonna take Nebraska, and I am going to take. I'll take Houston. I kind of want to take VCU, but I don't know if it's one of those years, though. You know VCU as well.
Upset.
They've had like I said, experience counts. They have experience coaching. They can beat Carolina, and I like Carolina in the NCAA tournament. I hope Carolina.
They're always like an 11.
But one of those teams is going to lose to Nebraska. I mean, one of those teams is probably going to end up losing.
Houston.
No, Jake, I agree with you. I think the winner of that game, I think they can sneak into the Sweet 16 and possibly the Elite Eight, depending on how Houston balls out.
That's where I had
that bottom
VCU.
side right there.
VCU's had a really good year. They're coming out the A-10 champions this year. Again, very defensive-heavy team, but they have a very tall center who gets crazy amount of blocks. They were able to absolutely dismantle Dayton in the A-10 championship game.
So I think I'm gonna take Houston and Nebraska right now, but VCU is a team definitely to look upon. Magnesia State. I mean, everybody's going to show Magnesia State some love. From the mascot to the team, this team does nothing but win their conference, and they don't have to go undefeated to win their conference to get love. Miami, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully next year you can continue what you're doing this year. Congrats to you, and we'll talk about you later as well. But yeah, the Dirty South seems like a fair game right here. Ooh, the Midwest,
Michigan bracket.
Can we bigger this screen a little?
All right.
bit?
So,
You got to run away with this one.
we were talking about upsets earlier. This is the bracket that I see the most upsets happening. I know it's not a big upset because it's 8-9, but I got St. Louis. I also have Hofstra over Alabama, especially after their second best scorer on the team being taken off the team. And I also have Santa Clara beating Kentucky.
Okay, you got a lot of upsets going here in just this bracket. I could see two potentially in here, but you gave me an interest on the third one, and that's Hofstra versus Alabama. Yes, we heard about the Alabama guard getting kicked off the team today for some weed. But yeah, Hofstra and Speedy Claxton and those boys have been hooping. Got to give a shout out to another bean guy, Jaden Roberts. He's there at Hofstra with that team. He'll be playing in this first NCAA tournament. And shout out to the boys. They can go out there. They got some great offensive players. They're really skilled. Defensively, they're gonna have to hold Alabama. We know Alabama. They have games where they put the ball in the hoop. I don't know how much the guard's gonna linger in terms of their scoring, but this is an interesting game to be in right now, knowing that a guy's out. And knowing that you have a chance to win anyway, and the fact that Alabama might be acting a different way because that guy's not there. So that's bad loss for them coming in to this tournament here. Other than that, Michigan looks like they're going to crip walk to the Elite Eight, I feel. I don't think anybody on top can check them in a sense. Maybe Tennessee can come alive, maybe, but I don't think so.
They definitely had the cakewalk to the Elite Eight / Final Four because I don't even see Iowa State being able to give them a game. Virginia looked extremely lackluster. Great defense. They can really get after the ball and make sure no one can score. But Michigan just plays a little bit more tougher. They got a little bit more grit. I said back in December that I think Michigan's this year's champions, and I'm still sticking to that. My Elite Eight prediction out of this is going to be Michigan versus Iowa State, but I think it's going to be an easy walk to the Final Four for them.
Rice State,
Yeah.
Virginia, interested in that as well. Virginia, we know their style is their style. And they're not going to stop it at all to impress us. But mid-major and Rice State as well, I mean, if they can come in and break that defensive spirit that Virginia has, that's interesting too. Kentucky. I think Kentucky's going to do some things in this bracket. That's just me. And Iowa State.
Yeah, I like Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Iowa State. Yeah, but they're gonna run into each other in the next round if they both win. So one of them is gonna go down pretty quickly. Love what Texas Tech is doing, but I just think Michigan's gonna roll in this one. This whole bracket, they're gonna roll.
And Michigan's playing extremely pissed off after dropping that game to Purdue.
Yeah, it was not good for anyone. Anyone after them, not ideal.
I think there was a couple of dollars that they got from dropping that game against Purdue.
Okay, so that would leave us with. Oh, we still got one more. I didn't know we didn't do this one.
Nope, we still have the West, and this is another one.
Picking this up.
This is another one
they're
of my
gonna get
favorite
rolled.
side of the brackets too. This entire right side of the bracket has nothing besides upset alerts. I think Kennesaw State's going to give Gonzaga a game. I think High Point's going to beat Wisconsin. I'm taking that right now. Villanova's had a good bounce back year, one of the best teams in the Big East this year, but I think Utah State's just playing that much better. So I'm taking Utah State there. And I also think that whether it's Texas or NC State's going to give BYU a hell of a game, but I think they're going to get on to the next round. On this side, I got Arizona versus Purdue in the Elite Eight. Purdue's playing really good ball right now, and as Will said many of times, he thinks Arizona is the best team in the country right now, and I have a hard time disagreeing with him. Their walk's not as easy as Michigan's, but it's pretty. The path is clear, and I think they're going to get there with ease in the Final Four. Also, keep your eye out for Hawaii. The Rainbow Warriors are playing really well to themselves too.
And they're playing Arkansas, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I can see a collision course between Arizona. I can see a collision course with Arizona and Arkansas. I would love to see that matchup as well. You mentioned that one of those teams, Texas and NC State's probably going to be BYU. Hell no. AJ DeBenton is going to survive the first round. Another bean product, you know what I'm saying? Tech coach brings the Texas guys in when the football season come around. And there's a lot of athletes now from New England playing Division I basketball, so I'm going to shout them out. Projected number one pick. Oh, yeah, he's about to have a show. Whoever NC State's the better matchup, I feel. I like the way NC State's played. Certain spurts this year, they have some guys defensively that's going to probably try to bring it to AJ. But on this side, Purdue, Miami's a team too. ACC is tested. The ACC is tested. I'm not going to sleep on that Miami-Purdue second-round matchup at all. Gonzaga, quiet on the tune because they're used to being the top mid-major. They're not the top mid-major this year, probably, in people's eyes, though the rankings sees it because they're experienced. But it's a much more quieter Gonzaga team, which is kind of dangerous.
They're literally led by solo ball. That's all they got.
It's going to be interesting to see how they fare in the tournament because we're used to seeing that, you know, they have maybe one or two NBA future stars. And it's different in Gonzaga right now. It's very different. But they're in the tournament still. Let's see if this, from 2026 on, can be a different Gonzaga team just from a tournament standpoint. The experience is there against all these other teams, NIL, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's doing it. But I think Gonzaga can kind of roll the dice a little bit in this bracket.
The only thing that really worries me about BYU's team is as soon as Saunders went down, the team looks completely different, and the entire team's rest on AJ DeBan's shoulders, and I think he's an outstanding player. I think he's the overall number one pick. I understand Darren Peterson's outstanding, but he's the best player coming out of college right now. But without Richie Saunders out there, I think it's Richie Saunders out there with him as his Robin, BYU's really taken a hit because of it. So he's really going to be riding on just him. And if Texas or NC State ends up figuring out how to double team him or keep him to a limit, BYU's going to be in trouble. But I still have them going to the Sweet 16. I have them beating Gonzaga. I said Kennesaw State's going to be a tough one, but I think Gonzaga beats them. But I think BYU gets to the Sweet 16.
It's Mars, baby. It's unbelievable. 68 teams, baby. Oh,
PTP, primetime player.
Yes, sir. We got the first four games. Tuesday and Wednesday. Miami of Ohio is a last four in team, so they'll be playing for a chance to get into the big dance. What's this, women's?
Hey, I'm a sound like an absolute dick, but I'm telling you right now, whatever the higher seed was is what I picked all the way through with UConn winning.
Yeah, chalk.
They made
it
easy. They made it easy. The thing is, though, is that I did make a women's bracket, and I can go off of it really quick. Hold on.
You got a problem, Jake.
What I do? I love college hoops, Coach. Give me a break.
I see.
It's addictive.
I'm just busting your chops.
Nah, I didn't get no brackets popping yet on either side, men's or women's.
Hey, I sent you a link, too. I sent you a link.
I've been busy all day, man. I'm going to get to it tonight.
Hey, where did that? Oh, that was a different team. I'm done.
Let me see. Go. Can you begin in those brackets, please? I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry. I can't see tonight.
I see. Can you see that too?
Why ESPN make that bracket this bracket like this and make the men's all sweet?
I don't know. I had so much trouble finding a women's bracket too.
They made this bracket like they didn't care. They made the bracket like they didn't care about it. Like put it all the same colors. Like come on, equality here, equality. So the top four seeds are UConn, UCLA, Texas, South Carolina, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then whose side of the bracket is Vanderbilt on?
Vanderbilt, let's see.
Because they're a 2 seed, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Michigan, Iowa, Vanderbilt's up here. They're in UConn's bracket.
Oh!
They're toast. They're toast.
And you said Michigan's in that bracket too?
No, Michigan is. They're in Texas bracket.
Okay. So that's a team from Texas. Texas, look out for Michigan. Look out for Michigan, Texas. Yeah, man. So Vanderbilt's in UConn's bracket. That's some great flavor to play. A new design for Gino to scheme up potentially. Blake's. High Point. Not going to beat them. So I don't expect an upset here. But you have to expect some upsets in women's basketball too. I mean, this is where we are. This is where we're at. A lot of the 3 and 4 seeds in each bracket here. It's gonna interest me because we're gonna go 1-2 like Jake did in his bracket. He probably did 1 versus 2 in the Elite 8 all around the board.
Why are you at me like that?
But you have some sneaky teams with scoring. And one thing is a scorer, and after a certain point, the score should be cold. It should be more of the team implementing themselves into the actual game, which makes sense in the tournament. But if one of these gifted scorers or any of these teams get hot, particularly Vanderbilt, when we see a lot of their team can get hot, what does women basketball want to do? Women basketball could have one or two options. They can go the fair route and just give UConn all the calls and have them win the national championship. Good for them. Or you can have a new national champion. I'm going to say there's going to be a new national champion this year. And it's not going to be UConn.
Hey, that's going to be a tough next game, though, Tuke. You see who UConn's got to play next?
Who's that down there?
Either Iowa State or Cuse.
They're going to play Audi Crooks.
No, not really. It's not going to be. At last year, I say last year, if they would have ran into her, yeah. I think this year is more like it's kind of like paper. Like they kind of know the game now.
She had a couple 40 points. She had a couple 40 points games.
She had She had a couple 40s, and then the team play. Not her play, but the team overall not so good. They started hot to start the season, went downhill slope. Try to come back a little bit, but yeah, I mean, for Gino to kind of try to limit her, they're gonna be able to limit her.
Oh.
They're gonna be able to limit her.
Coach, you see what this game's gonna be at?
Mm-hmm.
You see what this game's gonna be at? Fort Worth.
Yep.
Yeah, no, there's some heavy hitters in this bracket for sure. I mean, you got UConn, Iowa State can be something. You got North Carolina, who had a really good year. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Vandy, these are all women's teams that were on the rise other than UConn, who's always been there. All these teams on the rise right now. Ohio State's kind of always been the top of women's too. I mean, this is a really good bracket to have to be your premier one. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good set, but I also think that UConn's just too dominant. You're going to have to put together an all-around really good game and be able to stop the team play and the team defense on the UConn side. So I've got UConn, again, this is going to be bad, but UConn and Vandy in the Elite Eight for this one.
A sweet matchup. You can't go past a sweet matchup. I want to see new people, new blood play against UConn. And that's new blood.
Now you got this one here that's finishing in Sacramento. You got another couple good teams over here. Iowa, Caitlin Clarkless, Iowa, but still a very good team. Georgia had a good year. TCU has a really good transfer player. I'm losing a name, but she played at Notre Dame, I think.
Olivia Miles.
Her right there, Olivia Miles. Thank you, Tuke. Michigan State. And then South Carolina, who's been all year without Chloe Kitts as senior starting center. So they're still able to go 31-3 without her. I do think this ends up being South Carolina versus TCU in the Elite Eight, because I just don't think Iowa's got it to be able to beat TCU.
Yeah, TCU's pretty gifted. They got some dogs on that team. Oh man.
God damn, Coach, you might be right.
For Dawn Staley though.
No problem.
Dawn Staley, man, and Gino. They are two that they're gonna get to where they need to get to. It's gonna take a lot to beat these girls from South Carolina. If you see their team losses, they're just the UConn, obviously the best team in the world on the women's side. But that SEC was a gauntlet this year, and if it taught me anything from watching the SEC this year, is that they faced just about everything. Just about everything. The only team they can lose to is a team that's beat them. Like we won.
None of them.
I just feel like they are sailing to get to the Final Four. If they lose before that, then Serena blinking. Iowa. I'm not gonna go South Carolina. Iowa. It looks like South Carolina, TCU. I don't want TCU to get done dirty like that. But that is eventually where it may end up. Michigan State, don't sleep on them either.
So I obviously I pay attention, but I don't pay attention as well as I should. Tuke, was USC without Juju Watkins this year?
Yes, Juju Watkins out for USC. USC still
Okay.
decent though. Then
Yes, they're 17 and 13. They're going against Clemson as the 9 seed in this bracket. I was having a hard time figuring out where I was putting them this year because I did not know if Juju was playing or not. So I'm glad I did take Clemson anyway.
So they're 8-9 in this bracket.
Yes, 8-9 in this bracket. So Southern California versus Clemson.
Juju, come back! Oh, that'd be crazy. They broke the news.
You heard
But,
it here. You heard it here first.
It'll be sad. It'll be crazy. It'll be crazy though when she was to come back, but she ain't gonna come back. Yeah, I agree with you. South Carolina.
Back to Fort Worth. Texas is the 1 seed. Michigan is the 2 seed. Tuke, here's Michigan that you were asking about. Louisville's also in this bracket. NC State, Kentucky. This is a heavy-hitting bracket again. But I have this being Texas versus Michigan all the way. Texas has had a really, really, really good year. They're a tough team. I think they have enough to overpower Michigan. Tuke might have a difference of opinion there. But I got Texas coming out of this side of the bracket into the Final Four.
All right. So Texas is up top. I know Michigan's down at 2. Who's the other 6 teams above Michigan on that half that half right there, that Fort Worth bracket when it goes Michigan? Who's the teams that they potentially could play?
NC State, Louisville, Bama.
Okay. Louisville could test them. Louisville definitely could test them. I think the other team you just mentioned is one more year. They're one more year from being who they can be.
And Tuke, I know this isn't the Tennessee of old, but if Tennessee beats NC State, they'd also play Tennessee in the next round.
Michigan will play Tennessee in the next round?
Michigan's going to beat Holy Cross. I don't care what anyone says. In the next round, in the round of 32, they're either going to play NC State or Tennessee.
Yeah, it'll be a good notch win for them against either team. NC State, we know what type of season they had last year. They was making noise. And Tennessee, but it's been real shaky over there lately. So shout out to the Vols for always being in the tournament. But yeah, Michigan may stomp there, but I'm gonna give Louisville the benefit of the doubt. Got to give a team a benefit of the doubt in one of these brackets because 1 versus 2 in every bracket doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna take Louisville and I'm gonna take Texas. But I would want to see Texas versus Michigan because Texas, you're going to have to play teams like this to see where you're at. Texas may be a championship team for me. When I fill out my brackets, I'll go more indefinite. But Louisville's not a slouch either. Fairfield, shout out to Fairfield. They're on the left side of the bracket, and they play Notre Dame. I don't think they're going to beat Notre Dame, but shout out to Fairfield. Fairfield ladies in the tournament. Shout out to Rhode Island in the tournament as well. Shout out to
11 seed right there.
Former Cambridge Ridge-Latin Falcon. So yes, some Massachusetts ladies as well in the tournament.
Up top is the UCLA side of the bracket. This is probably the weakest one of the bunch. We've got UCLA at number 1, LSU at number 2, Duke at number 3, and where's the number 4 seed? Minnesota. Okay, so Duke, this is another not easy one for me, but I'm showing a little favoritism towards the Duke ladies. They had a damn good year, ACC title. First time this has ever happened in history, I think. Duke men's basketball won the ACC championship. Duke women's won the ACC women's basketball championship. And the Duke Blue Devils won the ACC football championship all in the same year.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations to Duke University on that accomplishment.
Shout out to them.
But I think Duke will beat LSU, and this will be UCLA versus Duke in the Elite Eight. But I think UCLA is just too good. Lauren Betts is too good. I think UCLA comes out of this side of the bracket.
Yeah, that LSU Duke's going to be real sexy. And I don't know who's sexy on that team, but I'm talking about matchup and style. You got Kim Mulkey on one side. You got Carol Lawson on the other. Shout out to Tia Mir. She's another Beantown product. She was actually the ACC tournament MVP. Got Duke to the promised land in the ACC tournament. I like that matchup. That matchup I can't go and bet on right now. That probably is going to be the matchup all matches in the tournament. Just what's on both sides for both teams in terms of guard play. The guard play. Oh, my God. That's going to be lovely to see those two coaches out there playing chess, literally. UCLA, they're just too experienced for me. They're like, if they lose, Betts is going to have a crazy, shitty game. And the rest of those girls and just got to be flat out not good. I don't see that happening. I see UCLA getting out this bracket. But LSU and Duke is going to be a good consolation prize for one of them to win, to get smacked by UCLA by 13 to 25 points. That's how that's going to go in my eyes. But like I said, this is just me tonight talking. I got to be more in depth with this. But UCLA's a team for years, hasn't got it done, but they still have experienced ladies on that team, man, and they have some depth. So it's going to be interesting in this Sacramento region. Flaw J, let's go.
How about that Princeton team though, too? What was that record, Coach? I didn't see it. I think it was like 28-3.
Princeton.
If Princeton ends up winning, they'd be playing UCLA in the next round. You think Princeton versus UCLA would be any good, or do you think it'd be a stomping by UCLA?
Hell no. But you know what's crazy?
26-3.
That dog. See, since you said that now, you got one of these teams, one of these one seeds are gonna crip walk backwards. One of them. UConn's X'd out because we don't think it's gonna be them at all. Not early. I don't think Texas is going to be that team. UCLA, as much as I like their experience and who they have on their team, they look like a team that can shake a little bit. And maybe South Carolina, the right team, can play them, and shake. But one of these teams are going to eventually shake. Maybe it is UCLA. But tell you one thing, Pennsylvania is going to give them a little matchup for the first 10 minutes of the game. First 10 minutes of the game, they'll make it interesting.
So the first quarter.
Oh, I forgot there's 4 quarters now. Oh, yes. First quarter, they'll look okay. And if you watch girls college basketball, the game is kind of dumb and slow as it is because they do set plays and all that. But the systems and the games stay close for a little bit, and then they kind of go into blowouts. Unless you're UConn. Now, if you're UConn, you're on the court, you're blowing the team off on the rip. But all these games I've been watching is like slow-paced games. Teams that are down are still in the game. And then critical mistakes is kind of what takes them out. But a lot of competitiveness in women's basketball this year as well.
All right.
I can't wait.
You guys went hard on that college basketball this week. Looking forward to you all getting your brackets posted.
Everybody posted brackets.
Your brackets busted is what you're gonna be doing.
Hey, we have yet to see your bracket, Will. Come on now.
All right.
I gotta do anything.
On the basketball that I like to watch,
Let's
NBA.
go.
So far, the top 5 NBA award favorites for the NBA, from 5 to 1, you got Victor Wembanyama, Cade Cunningham, Luka Doncic, Shai, do
this Alexander.
Joker's the favorite.
Did you say the Joker?
He's the favorite.
Yeah.
Do you think the voters will have fatigue with him? He's already won, 2, 3 of them?
The problem is
some of the last year.
So wait, who are the other? So the others are
Victor,
Luka,
Cade.
So if they're feeling like they don't want to give it to the same old guy, then it should be Cade.
They got him with a 2% probability.
Like I get numbers, but Lakers just flat on they haven't been quite good enough to give him that award. Whereas Detroit's been almost wire to wire the best team in the East. And arguably the best team in the East. Well, not the whole time, but they've spent times during this season where you could consider them the best team in the league.
Gotcha.
But that doesn't exist for any of the other candidates other than Shea. So it's probably going to be Shea.
It's a Shea. It's a Shea, Joker, Cade Cunningham kind of world right now. In terms of
there's some things with this, though, by the way. I don't mean to cut you off. There's some things with this. Joker can only miss one more game to be eligible.
Oh.
So,
okay, so he X'd out.
Maybe, because if he misses one more game, that's all he can miss. If he misses 2 more games, he can't even get the award.
No, he's going to X out. I think at some point he's going to X out.
You think he'll miss more than one?
Game. I think he's going to miss a game, and I think he's going to do it personally by himself on his own. I don't
think
just
to be like, I don't even need this award no more. I hate basketball.
So I guess it's a Shea. I guess it's a Shy versus Cade Cunningham situation. You want to sprinkle a little more international pepper on there and put Luka and Wemby up there. Okay, go ahead. Jaylen Brown's a fall 5 for me or 6. But
Jaylen should be in there, but the league hates him, so he's never going to get it.
Okay, thank God someone said it because I was going to wait till it was my turn. Again, I'm the novice NBA guy. I told Will this weeks ago. For me, it's Jaylen Brown. He's got the stats for it. He's carried, and this is going to sound heavy, but he's carried this Celtics team without Tatum and done great, along with Pritchard, of course.
And not just that, they lost a lot this offseason. Like, if you think about coming into the year, they lost. So Tatum didn't start the year. He just got back. They lost Porzingis. They lost Horford. Like, we lost a bunch of guys that were key to this team for
and
most of the season.
Sitting, the second or third seed in the East right now?
Yeah.
So Jaylen Brown put this team on his back. This is the finals MVP we're talking about here right now. And he's carried this team. And I believe right now, I know it's not that big of a stat, but it is. He's 7th in scoring right now in the NBA. And he plays defense. And we're not even talking about this guy being top 5 right now. It's crazy to me. They think he's dirty. He's my 3 pick right now behind Joker and Cade. So
yeah, can't argue with that.
I would wish that it would be him, but that's my top 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, for real, Jaylen definitely should be in the 3-4, definitely. But just me putting him at 5 is just like y'all said. The NBA, he's dirty to them. He's not the sexy pick. He's the dirty pick. They don't want the dirty pick. They feel. I like his game. I appreciate his game. Folk. I appreciate what he does on both sides of the basketball. I appreciate what he does outside of basketball. I don't know how those things don't match for an MVP. But if you want a guy with a chinchilla fur, or you want a guy that plays an hour away from where 8 Mile is, then you can take those guys. But Jaylen's definitely being disrespected this year in regards to that MVP trophy and how he's carried the Celtics just from a leadership standpoint. Not even just carried them as a team.
Talking about the issues,
playing great basketball as a team. Masula's been playing excellent, coaching this team up.
Great coach.
And that throws the tools to me of an MVP, and you're in a big market city in Boston, and with the storyline of JT not playing. I don't understand how that's a good storyline, how that's not a good storyline for the NBA. I don't get that. But to each his own. He's a dirty player to the NBA. And I don't mean dirty and throwing elbows and stuff. He's just too black. And I put it on national air right now. He's too black, they say, to win the MVP. But he's not
too black. That's hilarious.
He's too black to win it. It's crazy. Cade's light skin and Shy's Canadian.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, though. Here's this thing. It's not that he's too black. It's that he's too publicly pro-black. That is what the real issue is. You could be black as black can be. Jordan Black. The problem is when you pro-black talk about the issues and everything. Yeah, that they're gonna give you shit.
They deem you as unpredictable.
Yeah, unpredictable, but also it doesn't jive with every market. It jives with a certain market, but not every market. And so they try to stay away from that. They try to stay neutral on all the issues. That's what every big corporation is trying to do. Stay neutral on the issues, because when you pick a side, you divide your fan base. So, yeah, I get it. But
there's no other reason that he's not. There's no other reason why he's not. Like,
yeah, the same reason. There's no other reason he shouldn't have been on the Olympic team, but he wasn't. Like, it's the same shit, same reason.
See, I can he should have been on the Olympic team too. But if the USA don't want to ride with him on the USA team, I can see why. But in this case, here in the NBA, the MVP award, a trophy that costs nothing, you ain't gonna give it to my man. Come on.
My thing is, the reason why I think the Olympic team is even worse is because there's no brand to protect there. That's for America, and he's an American-ass dude.
And you got to think about it too, though. You got to think about it too with the brands. And that's another thing, and why Jaylen Brown is probably a little bit a reason why he wasn't on the USA team, is because he wants to self-produce himself. He wants to self-make himself. You've seen him; he made his own sneaker line. He made his own sneakers personally. You see these other guys on the USA Airwaves, they're with a sneaker company. Even the guys that's with like Adidas or something, or like Steph Curry or Under Armour, they can still linger the respect of the agents and the people at those sneaker companies to kind of dumb them down. Where Jaylen is, I'm pro, like you said, pro. I'm for myself.
I was just about to say that.
I feel like there's a little reason too. He calls out the refs too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, JB, he calls out the refs, and we saw that the other night. It was a great call out from when he got teed up and thrown out the game. I asked Will, I was like, what even happened? He was like, he ran down
that threw away. And if he had any chance to win MVP, the other night when they ejected him was the loser card. If he had a chance. I don't think he had a chance to win. I believe he should, in my mind, but I feel like the NBA is playing too many decks of cards. It is not in his favor. He may never get a chance to even like bloster into a top 3 MVP voting ever again in his career. And that's not because of his game. It is because of all the politics, and it sucks. Sucks. JB, go Swells.
All right. So last week, I think did it happen while we was on last Wednesday when Bam hit the 83 points? Well, yeah. For him to be the second most points in NBA history scored, first most that we witnessed. But how do y'all feel about? It seemed like he got a little bit of hate behind it. So Pat Riley had to come out and say something.
Yes, no,
I told y'all immediately on air he gonna lose. A lot of people not gonna like that he did this. and I want to be very clear. I said that off of the chuckles and just because I know how people work. And that was before I saw how he did it. So here's the problem. There was already going to be some people hating who are diehard Kobe fans. I actually have a lot of respect, a little confusion, because Took isn't mad about this and Kobe's his man's. So I thought that was a little off for me, but I understand where he's coming from. He loves the game. Now, this is the part where I get worried, because if you love the game, yeah, I understand why people hated this. So put it like this. We make fun of baseball for a lot of their unwritten rules. A lot of this shit that makes the game not fun because motherfuckers can't handle how to, like, deal with emotion and deal with the fact that people want to enjoy the game. However, that sport is still rooted in respect, right? That's the point. Like, that's what it's all about. Now, that being said, they respect the game because there's consequences if you don't. Somebody gonna throw 99 at your head. In basketball, there's always been an unwritten rule that you do not chase records unless it's within the flow of the game. The reason Bam is getting hate is because, look, I want to be very clear here. It is phenomenal, unbelievable, incredible to be able to score 83 points in the toughest league in the world, okay? I don't care who did it, whatever. It's impressive. Now that we gotten that out the way, they were corny as shit for doing this. They literally were up 30 at one point, fouling to get more possessions. He was missing free throws to get more possessions. He shot 43 free throws as a big man in this league.
They will. 22 3-pointers.
He shot, yeah, can I get there? I'm getting there.
Nope.
He shot 22 threes, made 7. He's a power forward, really a center. Everything that is wrong with today's NBA was on display for this 83 points. That is why he's getting hate. Because literally every aspect that you could criticize about the current NBA was on blatant display during the 83 points. Corny.
I hate to agree with you, but he's right. Every bit of it, what he just said, right. And I was
phenomenal.
I was hyped for it at first until I saw the stats. I'm like, what was the other team even doing?
Apparently, they just were pushing him. It's just 43 free throw attempts. I want to be very clear. I wish we had a Elias Stat Bureau on the roster like ESPN does, because I'd be like, somebody find if Shaq ever shot 43 free throws. The guy literally, with the term Hack-a-Shaq, used to stop him because he was so damn dominant. I don't think he ever shot 43 free throws. If Shaq never shot 43 free throws, Bam fucking Adebayo shouldn't have sniffed 30 free throws. He shot 43.
How many of them did he make?
I don't even give a shit.
He made like 30. I think he made like 37 out of like 43. I think he made like 30.
He went full shot.
32.
He went full SGA.
Yeah, free throw merchant. And that's the thing. He's hunted it. They were up 30. Why is he not on the bench?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, when Kobe scored that 81, he didn't play almost the whole fourth quarter.
No. Well, actually, I got that wrong when I said that stat before. He did play the whole fourth quarter, and the reason is because they needed it. The one that he didn't play the fourth is one game he had 60, and they said we'll put him back in the game. He was like, nah, don't worry about that. And he was like, why? He was like, I'll be here again. That's a hooper.
That's Mamba mentality.
Yeah, man, this is a lot of digesting to do.
31.
I want to say shout out to him.
Called it.
As everybody did for the 83. That's astonishing. We would have thought that maybe KD, a Luka, maybe a LeBron, I'm just putting Steph Curry, guys like that would have this, and there'll be no problem with it. And there's a problem with Bam from how his game is already to how this 83 happened. But then I got a little bit of insight on this night in particular of him scoring 83. So he went into the game already, in a good mood. His grandmother turned 83 years old.
We going Chris Paul this. We going Chris Paul it.
No, I didn't. No, and it's crazy that is. So now the 83 and not all that. Like, I don't even think he thought that he can score 83 for his fucking grandmother. Real shit.
He clearly tried.
But this is where it got crazy. And now I'm thinking like, the Miami, he's really trying to dip for something. When he was really before all the hacking, unnecessary hacking and all that stuff, the dude had about 60. He had about 60. You know what I'm saying? And that was just straight off just him having a good game. Now from 67 to about 83, I'm like, oh shit, goddamn, yeah, that shit's crazy when I watch the highlights. But the Miami Heat organization, Spoelstra kept him in the game. First off, and Will, it's a written rule. Like, take your players out the fucking game. Let the bench woman play and all that. Spoelstra left him in. And the night that he scored this, he had nobody else on the roster that was a leading scorer on the team playing. So it was literally just...
Yeah, no shit, they're not leading. Look what he's doing.
And to me, it's just like after a certain point, the Heat was just like, fuck it. We're just going to see what happens. And as an organization, they should have done it. I salute the Miami organization for keeping him in the game. If they felt like he can get to this certain point, once he got to a certain point, let him go. Now the police, if they rigging calls and all that, that's on them. Why we blaming Bam for something that the refs let fly?
Because he's still changed. Because he's still changed.
If the refs love Kobe, if the league loved Kobe, Vegas would have shut that shit down. But you know what Vegas did? Vegas ain't do shit about it. They let it ride. So don't be mad at Bam. Be mad at Adam Silver.
You can be mad at Bam.
And the NBA.
Look, what you're saying is funny, but that don't really got nothing to do. Like, Vegas ain't got shit to do with anything. Like bottom line is, I do agree with your Spo point. I'm shocked that Spo left him in the game. I really am. I'm surprised that Spo did that.
Did you
and
see?
now I know Spo's a player's coach, and he's not always viewed that way. He is a player's coach, but I think that was a wild move, and that's a move that only a great coach who didn't grow up playing the game
Hold on.
Because
Wait,
if you played the game, you would not have done that.
Hold
but
on.
a video guy who loves highlights, he gonna let you play.
Yeah, really.
And it's crazy because as he was scoring that many points on sports betting apps, they started putting new props in for him. Once he got the
they had to.
Like, yo, I'm telling you, this is why I blame
around
Vegas
free
too.
throw 30. They were like, yeah, all right, well, we got to up the fucking ante. Like,
they knew something was gonna happen that night. The thing is, we didn't know that shit was gonna happen, and we didn't think ever in our lives it would be him doing this shit.
Because it shouldn't have been. That's why.
I think everybody's pissed off. Everybody's pissed off because it's him.
That's part of it. That is part of it. But it's also how. It's how in him. Here's the thing. Of the top, 6 highest scoring games in NBA history, I've seen 5 of them live. I've watched. Well, that one I was watching on the side. I didn't see how high he was getting until we got off the pod.
Yeah.
But I've seen them. I've been alive for them. We don't do the Will thing. Y'all know my stance on that. But all of the other ones, except for David Robinson, but I'll even give David Robinson a pass, because even though he wasn't trying to break a record, but he was trying to get the scoring title that year. And that's why I think he scored 73 or something like that at one point. Or I think he scored 60, 69, something like that.
No. That was rigged. No. That was rigged. They didn't want Shaq to win.
That was rigged.
They didn't want Shaq. I know. Oh, now we're in conspiracy because there's Shaq involved.
No, it was rigged. It was rigged. Shaq
Hold on. I've been waiting to figure out how I was going to throw this in there, but Will help me out.
Yeah.
These highest scoring games in NBA history, what do you guys think some of these have in common?
Most of them, they needed them.
Bunch of free throws.
All that stuff's great, funny comedy and real facts. These were Calipari era guys from UK. And just naming off a couple of them, Bam with 83, Booker with 70, Cat with 62, De'Aaron Fox with 60, Anthony Davis with 59, Randall 57, SGA with 55. List goes on. I mean, UK's got some scores that come out of that. These were all guys that Calipari was able to get themselves. PJ Washington had a 43-point game. I mean, it's insane. I can't believe
guys.
He does. He gets guys for 1 year. And they go. I mean, Maxey had 54, Jamal Murray 55, SGA 50. I already said that. DeMarcus Cousins 56. Malik Monk had a 45-point game.
I think Maxey had the season high before Bam hit that feat.
I don't even know who Quickly is, but he had 40.
You know what else a lot of them have in common? A lot of those guys sat towards the end, and they could have kept going. And they could have kept hacking to get more possessions. They could have been missing free throws on purpose to get rebounds. They could have been doing all of that, and they probably would have had 83, 85, 90 even. But they didn't do it. They respected the game.
Hey, this just shows that you guys know more than me, but I didn't even know John Wall scored 52 points in one game before.
Yeah, John Wall was a hooper. I just think that it was something that they smelled could come, and they got a little bit of house cooking from the referees, and it does look as if damn, y'all motherfuckers really just let him just do that and get away with this and shoot 43 free throws, which is wild to say, because like you said, Shaq never had 43 free throws. Like guys like Akeem never had 43 free throws in a game. Like Dwight Howard, his brick ass never had 43 free throws in a game.
Y'all Jordan guys, man. Mike, I love you. Y'all Jordan guys are about just as toxic as MJ. I mean, as Braun fans now at this point. Y'all can't stop talking about bro. He's 40. He's 40.
You know why they can't stop talking about LeBron?
Because he is that good.
Because he stomped so much in Michael Jordan's light, to a sense, that motherfuckers hate it. The old people hate it. The Jordan fans hate that shit. And it's basketball, dog. This is what it's supposed to be. The growth, the elevation. I hate this shit. Like, LeBron, at the end of his career, people might still not like him. But we can't take away what this motherfucker did for 20-something plus years. We can't. And you never can.
My final thoughts on Bam is...
Score it again.
Now, yeah, sure, I guess. Don't do it the same way. Do it naturally. My thing is this. shout out to Bam. That's not easy. You're taking a lot of heat for a great accomplishment. That part kind of sucks. But I hope we don't see an influx of other guys trying to do this. And also, I just want to make it very clear, if at any point in their primes, if KD, if Melo, if even certain nights LeBron, if these guys, Kobe, if these guys decided to do it this way, we would get rid of the Wilt 100 pitcher. It'd be over. So I don't think people understand the level of scoring. Like, he said, Bam scoring 83 is the NFL equivalent of Daniel Jones passing for 500.
He really don't like that man, does he?
He don't, man. He big mad at that guy. I love it. But yeah,
hey, Chris,
man,
they're voting next week for the expansion of the Seattle.
And, Seattle and Vegas potentially
also,
2 new teams.
Also, we should have. I don't know why people are surprised by the anger that everybody got. Motherfuckers get mad if you dunk at the end of a game when the game's over already, and you go in and just take a dunk. Like a couple weeks ago, somebody dunked because he barely ever plays, came through, dunked. Russell Westbrook wanted to fight him. Like it's just like people get mad over way less disrespect to the game. This is highly disrespectful to the game the way he did it. So you got to understand that people were going to be mad at this. I think Bam knows. I think Bam's going to understand that.
Nah, what Bam's going to understand is that he did it. At the end of the day,
yeah,
he can set the table. And 20 years, he can set the table with LeBron and them, and even if he don't win the championship, and say, hey, I had 83 guys.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true, because if he sits at that table and says that shit, LeBron and them are going to fry him for how he did it. They're going to fry him. Remember, you talk about LeBron. You said if you said some other players from his era, maybe, but you said LeBron. LeBron's a Kobe guy. He's not
I only say this because we know Bam's strong side is his defensive side. So he keeps the defensive accolades up. This is like a cherry and whipped cream on the top of his sundae with the 83. So all his career has to be is the same way he's been. He don't have to have another 83-point game. We know he's gonna have some 20-point games, some 30-point games. He may even have a couple 40-point games. But as long as he keeps his stature how he is now, he can set the table and bring up that 83-point game along with his accolades. Because he got some.
He can bring it up all you want. Motherfucker gonna laugh at him. Scoreball. All y'all did was hack. All you did was hack. You missing free throws, you bum.
Will say he ain't getting no love.
Not at the big boy table. He can bring that shit down to the kiddie table, and they're gonna love it down there because ain't none of them do nothing like that. But at the big boy table where the guys really do this, nah. Nobody want to hear that shit. It's terrible. Also, Mike made a great point here. What'd he say? If this was a man's game, if this was still a man's NBA, Bam isn't making out of that game. Yes. How did you go to the line for 43 free throws and not one of those fouls made you think, maybe I shouldn't go in there anymore because they're hacking me up now? You know what? That part, I'm gonna step back a little bit on the anger for Bam. Because y'all some bitches for letting him do that. Like, for real. Like,
that's my whole thing of saying. That's my whole thing.
That.
The Heat was letting it ride. The Wizards, after a certain point, they're like, hey, like you said, they're the other team. Me, you, Mike, Coach, Jake, you with the game, so you have to learn, but you wasn't around for this really aspect of physical basketball. It's like, yo, somebody's head's getting chopped off. Like,
I've hard fouled my cousin because he was getting a little too busy on the court. Exactly. Like, I literally hard fouled my cousin. I didn't cut him in the air because he jumped too goddamn high and get him hurt. But I hard fouled him before he could take off. Because I'm like, nah, but you ain't gonna just tackle us all goddamn day. That's not happening.
The Wizards are terrible. You gotta remember too, the Wizards are terrible, and they played and they've been playing respectable.
The Wizards got cut. The Wizards got NBA cut. Yeah, they did. They cut themselves for real.
That's why I don't get mad at Bam. I can't get mad at Bam because the Wizards at some point was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna let him score 83. The Heat's like, we're gonna keep him in to score 83 or more, and that's just what it is. So blame Adam Silver for that shit because Adam Silver at any point could have called.
You keep trying to work around it. He still was missing free throws and fouling people to get that.
Hold on. All right. I know this is a tough NBA subject, and I know we're trying to get away from it. We're trying to get to the next subject. But did y'all hear Jeremy Lin? Jeremy Lin had an interview a couple weeks ago, and he was speaking to people, and he was speaking to someone on how he had like 25 full, like 21-22 at the half, 22 and like 10 or something like the half. And they said the call came down basically because the props was about to hit. Yo,
Right, but do you know why those are? That got nothing to do with Vegas. That got to do with his contract. That's what.
No. But in all, like I said, at any time the NBA can call that phone and say, "Yo, chill out."
But it wasn't the NBA calling that though. That's his team calling that off.
You had the Celtics playing the Spurs. You had one of the best. You had two of the top teams playing on that night in San Antonio. You could have called that shit because that game was still fire between the Spurs and the Celtics. But nobody paid attention to it after people were seeing that this man was scoring 60. NBA's fault. Adam Silver's fault. That's why I blame him.
They don't make these foul. This is all based on conspiracy, bro. NBA's not making calls like that.
This whole 83 point shit is a conspiracy. With Kobe, even Kobe 81 is a conspiracy. Wilt's 100. We're trying to find videos on that shit. It's a conspiracy.
Wilt is a conspiracy because we have no footage. It's all fucking story.
I heard. No. You know what's crazy? They said through the woodworks that there is some film on that game.
That shit's gonna be AI as a motherfucker.
He gonna have 6 fingers on one hand.
yeah. The floor gonna meld with the fucking wall. It's gonna be bad. We're gonna see all of that. You're gonna see guy disappearing into the bench. They're not gonna sit. They're gonna stand on it. Yeah, I'm not hearing this.
All right. Somebody told us it's time for some left turns, fellas.
Yuck, I'm out. I'll be back.
Let's get ready for James NASCAR. Yeah.
What's up? Will, I sent you a picture. You got to put the picture up. What are you doing?
I'm refusing is what I'm doing. No.
I'm going to go get Danhausen to curse you. Get my picture up.
Get him. Get the bum. Get the bum if you need to.
Yeah, how
got to have fun with
All right, where is where'd you send it at? Did you text it to me?
I PN'd it on Facebook.
I don't see it.
Jake, you got somebody already talking about NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, there it is.
Shout out to NASCAR. Shout out to NASCAR and the incredible picture Jake sent me. If he's gonna show y'all, I think he's already.
I got you.
Maybe not.
I got you.
He's helping out. Yeah, nothing.
NASCAR niche.
So we had some history made. I'm reading comments, seeing reactions. Well, he'll get this photo up eventually. It's just a nice little highlight photo. So, Denny Hamlin won the race this weekend, win number 61. He's officially in the record books, standalone, no asterisk, as the 10th most winningest driver in NASCAR history. Congrats to DH.
Better Jeff Gordon.
No, Jeff Gordon's got 93 wins. He won't touch that. This man's 45. He's a man. He's 40.
He's 45.
I tried. But yeah, no, Vegas is a 1.5 mile track. There's some bumps, tough on the tires. The Toyotas were able to take over and stay in front all day. They did great. There's a little after the race heat exchange between Daniel Suarez and Ross Chastain. Almost came to blows, but Ross Chastain ran away instead. Other than that, this jumped Denny up to 4th in the point standings. Tyler Reddick still firmly in first place, followed by Bubba Wallace and Ryan Blaney. And Chase Elliott's second place finish jumped him up to 5th place currently in the chase. Nothing really crazy or heated. No rule changes, no nothing. Next week we're at Darlington. Denny Hamlin won that last year. Qualifying will take place on Saturday. Took, you normally got something for me. You got anything today?
I'm betting this man to win the 2-peat. You just told him on national TV that he's 50. So I think he's gonna win another one. I think he's gonna win next week as well. That's my prediction for next week.
Darlington is Denny Hamlin's home track. He's got a good couple of wins there. He's a great short track racer. He has the opportunity. So there's 2 guys in front of him, and you guys were talking about breaking records on our last segment. I want Will's opinion on this one coming up. Kyle Busch.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I love you, bro. So Kyle Busch has 63 wins right now. Denny Hamlin can pass that record. No one would bat an eye. The next record with the 8th most wins in NASCAR history is the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, with 76. Do you think, again, this isn't a top record. This is 8th place, not 2nd place with a legend that has since passed. Dale Earnhardt Sr. has passed. If Denny passes that record of 76 and gets 77 wins before his time's up, do you think NASCAR is going to have a fit? NASCAR fans, that is.
I mean, probably. I mean, we just went over how fans act. We've been over that with a couple different scenarios. But yeah, fans are unreasonable. Shout out to Chunk. This game is cracking right now. He's right.
Hey,
But
I think they might be mad.
Now, Denny Hamlin did say that next year is going to be his last year. I think he can get to 70 wins. He did win 7 races last year. He's still doing great in his older age of racing. He's still one of the best racers out there. He was very humble in his win. This is his first win since his dad passed, and his last win was at Vegas that he honored his dad. So this is my favorite NASCAR driver of all time. I've always loved Denny Hamlin, huge fan. Happy to see him still winning at this age. I hope he gets that championship that's stayed away in his career within this next 2 years. But other than that, it's been your dash of NASCAR. What's next?
NASCAR Edge.
Will, you want to read Mike?
Yeah. Hey, Will, Genius was big into working out. He started out at Jehovah's Fitness, and then he finished up at CrossFit.
Ow.
Jesus nailed it.
Damn. He said,
Oh, wow.
Jesus nailed it.
Damn. All right. Next up, we got NFL news and updates. The obvious one that came out today, Justin Fields got traded by choice to the Kansas City Chiefs. How you guys liking that move?
Man, I just love it.
I love the comedy content it gave me because all I've ever done the entire time for like the last 3 years in this show is every like big name wideout or running back available. I'm like, go to the Chiefs, and then they go out and trade for a fucking quarterback. It's just funny, like with Mahomes on the roster. But yeah, I like the move. You don't gotta speed Mahomes back. I think Andy Reid has had mobile quarterbacks on his rosters before. I think he'll know how to adjust his system and play calling for whatever time Fields has to cover. And yeah, Fields isn't great, but I think if you put a good team around him, you can at least hold off until Mahomes gets back. I think he can. Like I think he could play 500 ball, which is all you're ever asking for from a backup. Play 500 ball. If you can play 500 ball, anything above that, we love that. I think I remember who was y'all backup? He came in and didn't go like 4-2 1 year?
Cooper
Rush. Didn't Rush go like 4? Was it like he won I think he won 4. Yeah, I think he won 4 games. And like I remember on the show we were talking and just if he had just won 2, y'all would have been 3, y'all would have been happy because like this is Cooper Rush, man. What are we expecting? So like, but yeah, I think if your backup goes 500 ball, that's the best you can ask for in a situation like this. And I think Justin Fields can do that. I look forward because what they got. What's running back?
They got Kenneth
Walker. So with that speed with Walker, that read option in the first couple of weeks, that read option with Justin Fields and Kenneth Walker, that's a dangerous read option. Like you're gonna have to stack the box because both of those guys come off the edge and they're gone. So I like this. I think it's a good move for them. And they got him for nothing, which we expected. But
I think this was a super smart move by the Chiefs because not only the backup part and playing 500 ball, like Will said, this opens up new play calling for the Chiefs because ever since Patrick Mahomes got injured on that QB sneak, they don't run QB sneaks anymore, anything with a running quarterback type play option. You could throw Justin Fields in packages now, even when Patrick Mahomes comes back with Fields running the ball from the backfield. So, I mean, this opens up a whole new side of the playbook for the Chiefs. And I would not be surprised, even with Mahomes coming back, that they have a couple packages set up for Fields just to run the ball and set up for something. So, this makes their team a little bit better also and brings a new dynamic to the offense, even when Mahomes gets back. So, I think this was an outstanding move for them. And like Will said, they got him for nothing.
This is
chips.
You wake up 3:00 in the morning and you see the Feed the Kids commercial. This is exactly what this trade was.
In the arms of an angel.
Justin Fields' days as a quarter. I mean, Andy Reid did do Michael Vick, but Michael Vick had great talent already. You know what I'm saying? And he's a great QB guy. Justin Fields, this is the feed the kids commercial. Oh, we'll give you a 7th-round pick, Jets, to all the picks you're gonna have next year. This little consolation prize, we'll take Justin Fields from you. We'll make sure you got a job. You know. And then after this year, Justin Fields gonna be on the picking line, B.
For sure. But you gonna be another backup.
It was Bill singing the guy.
He potentially could be out the league.
Oh, you mean he's going? He gonna sell insurance after this?
He potentially get out the league.
Yikes! I would hope. I can't guarantee it, but I would hope that with whatever he has learned in the league already, whether it was enough or not enough, and then being behind Mahomes and working with Andy Reid, that maybe he could be in line to get at least one more attempt somewhere. I don't know about being a starter. Depends how bad people's quarterback situations are. But I do believe that another backup job or something. And I think if he plays well, they may just keep him. Why wouldn't you want an athletic backup like that?
Justin Fields, meet Bryce Young.
You stupid.
Thank Bryce Young. Thank Bryce Young for your opportunity being over after this year. Blame him.
So Fields is what his third team he's played on? No, fourth. Pittsburgh.
Four years.
Chicago, Pittsburgh, Jets, and now here.
Okay. Do you think before I go to that, what type of situation was he in any of those organizations? Was he built for success?
Well, the Bears try, but they never give any quarterback anything. That's why everything that they've done for Marcus so far, for Caleb has been great so far. Khalid. And then when he went to the Jets, like no one succeeds at the Jets. Come on, we don't got to do this. Pittsburgh, he should have. They're not great, but he should have had more success than he did.
Man, it started great, but it ended terribly.
Yeah, I would say the only disappointment would be the Pittsburgh. Like the only true disappointment would be the Pittsburgh one in terms of what was around him.
Okay.
That was a very
reason why I asked that.
Defense, though.
He's probably gonna be in a better situation. He's with somebody that you might consider as a quarterback guru, as a head coach. He can put an offense around him to cater him to his skill set. He's got a solid running back, reigning Super Bowl MVP behind him.
Yep.
He's got a Hall of Fame tight end. They'll tell him what they might do in the draft in their first round. They may take another tight end for all we know.
They should. We done did it.
But
Sadiq.
Considering what we just saw here in the Super Bowl, Sam Darnold got put in the right position when he went to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where I think he learned how to be an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
Gave him the confidence that he needed.
Yeah.
He goes to Seattle and he brings the Lombardi home. Do you think, with that being said, not saying he's going to go out and win a Super Bowl for Kansas City,
no, of course,
but the blueprint is out there is not to give up on a quarterback who's showed he got some type of talent, some type of pedigree.
So,
man, it's over. Let me tell you what, it's over. And you, coach, shout out to you because you never changed your stance on Justin Fields one time. You have never changed your stance on him. You believe. I've lost belief a long time ago. And I thought Pittsburgh would be like, okay, cool. And then he fucked it up and gave Russell Wilson that job. Like, yeah. And no bull. Patrick Mahomes comes back and gets hurt again. Or, you want to rush Patrick Mahomes back and hope that you got a good record when Patrick Mahomes, if he gets hurt again, so he can play. But, no, this guy is done. Justin Fields done, dog.
So coach still believe like he Jesus, and Duke is like, nah, he an Easter bunny, bro. We're not doing this shit.
Duke came in and put my little fire hose.
Yeah, he stomped on that shit. He rubbed it out too. Nah, look,
Jesus Christ.
I think Jesus Christ. I think that look, I think Sam Darnold. But here's the thing. You're right. But for every Sam Darnold, there is a lot of Zach Wilsons. So, like, I don't always know. I want it to be true because he's so athletically gifted, and I feel like if that kind of athlete ever got it up here, and could even if he could turn into a game manager, like an athletic guy like that who's a game manager is even more than a regular game manager because he can make plays on third down that a game manager can't make. And so,
stop saying it.
What game manager? Game game.
I know, but it sounds like the other thing.
Okay, fair enough. All
Hey.
right. We had a
And
retirement.
you gotta keep it
announcement.
real. Cold weather, Justin Fields. Kansas City's cold. Pittsburgh was cold. New York, cold. Chicago, cold. He couldn't get done at all. What made you think he was
Ohio State cold.
Ohio State cold. He got it done there, though. I
He's
don't know
just
why.
bad.
It's college,
He's just
though.
bad.
Yeah, we can make up a lot of excuses, but he gotta complete the forward pass, man. He just gotta figure that out. That's all.
All right, so we had an announcement of a retirement today.
That's sad.
6-time Pro Bowl cornerback Darius Big Play Slay announced his retirement.
He's a man. He's 40 in cornerback years. Yeah, it's about that time. People kept picking him up like, oh, we got Darius Slay. Like 5 years ago, you would have had Darius Slay. This guy, he's okay. So yeah, it was about that time.
I never thought he was good.
Never thought he was good.
I think he was in this good system when he got to when in Philly. It put him in a position, but I think he was overhyped.
Yeah, he was just really fast. And we've seen a lot of those guys never do anything, but
He hit the quarters on his contract. That's the type of guy he is. He hit the quarters, and he made sure he was compensated for his quarters. Like you said, Coach, that doesn't mean
numbers.
that doesn't mean, like you said, Coach, that doesn't mean he was the illest. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can overrate in a sense in a bit, but he was there.
He's a good
He
pro.
was a pro. Good pro, definitely. Respectable pro, man.
I think where Will calls me out all the time. I think my comment was more of a dig at those Eagles fans.
Yeah, he don't like them.
Fuck those guys.
They can't read.
All right. We can't have an NFL update show without Will's arch nemesis news.
We don't have to do this.
But it's somebody that agrees with you, Will.
There's more football to go on Wednesday. We can wait.
Yep.
Steelers
make a promise. If we do it now, we don't do it again Wednesday, is all I'm saying. I don't want to hear his name again Wednesday.
Fair enough.
We want to hear it.
So, Steelers legend, Hall of Famer, Rod Woodson has come out and says he's tired of the Aaron Rodgers waiting game. They need to move forward.
I just think it's really weird when you pretend like you weren't a big fan of a guy because he wasn't nice to you at first, and then you just decided to wear Brett Favre's skin. Like, he just became Brett Favre. I thought that was cool. Like he's like a couple years away from a Crocs dick pic and reaching into poor people. He's literally becoming Brett Favre. I don't understand this.
What's the news going around?
That's the thing. There is no news because he hasn't decided whether he wants to play football.
He's such a drama queen, man.
It's everything is just look at me.
You know what it is, though? You know what it is? Pittsburgh's probably telling his ass, no, don't come back. But we're leaving it in your hands? What? Yeah. Pittsburgh got to either in that relationship say, we don't want you back. Fuck you. Take all this money. If you're not doing that and you're giving this man the opportunity to make his decision, you're dumber than I thought you was. I think that's what's going on right now. I think Pittsburgh honestly don't want him. But they don't want to do it. They don't want to be the team to be like, yo, fuck you, Rodgers. Yeah. I think it sucks. Aaron Rodgers got that much power? That's crazy.
You know, it's funny. This is a funny comment. He said if Rodgers turned into Brett Favre, he'd be a Viking right now. Here's the thing. Brett did that because Brett's petty. Okay? That's why Brett did that. Now, here's the funny thing. The reason Aaron Rodgers isn't a Viking is because he's even more petty. He was too petty to even go to the rival. He's like, nah, I never fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with Green Bay no more, but I never fuck with y'all. So he was so petty he wouldn't even do that. Like, get pack Aaron up, man.
Pack him up, Will.
Hey, so I'm just saying, if Aaron Rodgers don't go
that
back
being said,
to,
he had a few moments last year where I was like, Jesus, he really is still good.
if Aaron Rodgers is not a Steeler next year, lock it in that the Steelers are going to draft Ty Simpson.
Okay.
Buyer's remorse.
Pack it up. He's washed.
He is. He's washed, bro. It's a wrap. But he can still play. It's just he's washed as a person. I'm just done.
He'll leave when Justin
Howard
Fields
G.
leaves. He'll leave when Justin Fields leaves.
I think Texas packed him
A
up.
sneaky good pickup that happened today. I saw it and I liked it. Kristen Kirk got picked up by the 49ers.
Christian Kirk. Mr. Journeyman himself.
Mr. Journeyman himself.
Which is weird. He was a solid number 2, and then suddenly he just was like, I want to play for every team.
He should have stayed. He balled out when he was in Arizona.
Yeah, I don't understand. Whatever. But wait, so I didn't even, in making fun of him, I already forgot who picked him up.
San Fran. So he started with the Cardinals. He did 3 years with the with the Jags, and played for the Texans last year. So this is 14. So his deal is up to $6 million with incentives.
Yeah, he's got to add another wide receiver in the room. You know, there's a little bit of banged up and hobbleness with the 49ers receivers last year. You added you're just adding all hobble and banged up players. And let me tell you this. Coach said it last year, and it sucks for him. But Coach, like I told you a couple minutes ago, don't give no faith in Justin Fields. Believe in your statement on the 49ers. Because we heard about what the facility does to players and being injured. Then they go sign Mike Evans, who's injury prone, Christian Kirk, who's injury prone. They ain't doing themselves no justice. 49ers this year going down the hole.
The wheels on the bus go around and around.
Pat Jones is going to start full-time next year with the 49ers.
It can get ugly. I might be a year late, but it's going to happen.
Y'all keep trying. Y'all have tried to get Purdy up out of here as much as possible. Now they love him. It's not happening, y'all. It's not happening. Ain't no Mac Jones, Daniel Jones.
Another pickup that happened today, or a re-signing that I think affects the draft, which we're going to get into later on for us. Jeremy McNichols is returning back to Washington. The reason why I say that is a lot of people thought Washington may be in the market to take Love. This may push Love a little further down.
Cowboys, here he comes.
I didn't even know that dude was still in the
It's
league.
such a Jerry pick. Even though I know y'all don't want it, it's such a Jerry pick.
And that's not what we need.
It's such a Jerry pick.
So where do you think Love might end up going?
Cardinals.
At 3, no. It's crazy high.
It's crazy. It's going to take a lineman.
You draft him at 3, you trying to get him out of that GM job. Like,
Pack him up.
Yeah, pack him up. So, man, this is a question for right before. Is the next segment the mock?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're leading into it. All right. Yeah. Oh shit. Let me just pull up the mock then and tell you where I think you're gonna go.
We're not gonna do the coach segment this week for time purposes.
Oh, I mean, we could save mocks for Wednesday because it is the.
We could save mocks for Wednesday for Dale's ass. We can do Dale's.
Yeah, we can save mocks. So I'll answer this question then. Yeah, no, I just keep thinking that it's the most Dallas move possible. It's
yes, Coach, he better go get Jeremiah Love. He's fucking there. Better go get him.
I understand.
We're gonna break these two up with this one. I can't wait.
I understand how this could be a wild thought. I could not tell you who their running back is right now. Would you guys think that Tennessee is a failed organization if they took him at 2?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I think they're a failed organization now.
Honestly, I'm be real with you. I felt like Tony Pollard kind of came about last year in the sense at the end of the year. Maybe, hopefully, it's a good sign for him coming into this year coming up. So I'm not going to give hope. I'm not going to give hope away from Tony Pollard yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be a far-fetched stretch if the Titans would go get him at 2. Titans are trying to get better, and that's where you went to a running back. Shit, 3.5 potentially. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. If I'm the Cowboys, I'll do it though, because he ain't gonna be 3.5 in Dallas. He gonna be a career player, baby.
Allegedly.
We also had where'd it go? Dallas Goedert is returning back to the Eagles on a 1-year deal.
Boo.
Good, man. Good pickup. Until you
Nice
can find
stuff.
somebody that can easily replace him. Good. Kyle Pitts ain't coming back on that radar this year at least. Next year you can go get you a prime tight end if you want to, in free agency or in the draft. So smart move by the Eagles.
And I didn't realize this. This is going to be his 9th season in Philly. I didn't think he'd been there that long.
Yeah, just ran a quick simulated mock. Dallas
There hasn't been nobody.
He did.
Yes. And I did the consensus roster. So it's like this is what everybody feels right now is they took him at 12. Yeah.
Yo, cuz.
Okay, hear me out, coach. I'm sorry, my fault. I just had a quick for both of y'all. It doesn't really account for you too, because you want him at 12. Would you, coach, be mad if they took him at the 20, if he lasted to the 20 and took him there?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'll put it like this.
What if they took him at the 12 and they got who you wanted at the 20 still? Would you care about that?
Yeah, I'll be cool with that.
Okay.
But here's my thing.
Okay.
Take him at 12 if you put yourself in a position to take the BPA. If you get to 12, Styles is gone, Downs is gone, Mansour is gone, and he's there. He's the best player in that position. I mean, best player available at that time.
Okay.
Probably going to, not doing yourself no favors, but it's a quality value pickup at that time.
So there's a solid chance that the top 2 main guys that y'all would like are not going to be there because they're edge guys and linebackers that destroyed the combine. They're not going anywhere. I mean, they're going to be gone.
On one other caveat, if he's there
at 12,
and somebody comes and they're going to give you, say, to move down a little bit further in the first round,
and you still
in the second round, and maybe a late round for that pick, a little value, I trade out position at that point.
Okay. Took like he revving to go.
Let's say if Jerm is there, I'm the GM.
Take him.
Or bang, because if you go and then there's a team, like you said, coach, a team that wants him, and you're willing to give us some extra goods for it, maybe stay in the first round potentially, and get a little on the backseat next year after we win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we need. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we were living in reality for a moment. And then
we all will. We're just 11 months away from it.
Okay. I reloaded. But yeah, I honestly thought he was on a crash course for the Chiefs until they went out and got Kenneth. So that's that. Honestly, when you think about that, that's kind of weird. They had a legitimate shot at Jeremiah.
I would have went with new blood
at like 13.
I don't trust Kenneth Walker.
I trust Kenneth Walker, but it just to pay. I'm with Dale in the sense that I don't like paying running backs on a second contract.
Yeah. Where, like you say, potentially this guy could be there.
Mr. Tism 420, what up, yo? Mr. Tism, crazy.
Yo. Also, Trey Lance is returning back to the Chargers.
Good spot.
He's in the same book as Fields.
No, it's worse. No, it's way worse than Fields because I had to think about who that was.
You know why he's not in the same book as Fields? You know why he's not?
Because he got taken so high?
No, he got taken so high, but we only seen like a glimpse stance of him. Like we don't see him like in starting minutes anymore. Like you know what I'm saying? After his 49ers stint, he went to a team and was on the bench. So basically now he gets another chance to kind of go in there and recoup himself in a sense as a bench player. He's a bench player. Justin Fields, the difference with him is we've seen him start on 4 different teams.
We got a whole lot of tape of him being garbage.
Yeah, a whole lot of tape.
We don't got a lot of tape. I mean, but the only tape we have of Trey is being garbage.
The only tape we got of him is week. Didn't he get hurt week 1? Hold on. Didn't he get hurt week 1 or week 2 at one point?
Yeah, he played a couple games and it looked okay because the team was great, but he was no good. I mean, he doesn't look good in preseason games either. It's rough for Trey Lance.
Or it could be Justin Fields where they're trying to feed a kid. You know what I'm saying? And keep him in there.
Calvin Ridley is returning to Tennessee.
Good pickup. Good stay. And he did a little bit of business last year. Not to, Calvin Ridley's. I mean, we knew him to be in some cases, but it was all right last year. It's something that he could pick up on being a Tennessee Titan.
The only positive I could think of for this signing is just continuity. That's it. Like the fact that like they're trying to bring Ward along, it's happening slower than they would like, and you might as well keep guys out there that he knows how to throw to. So, yeah,
I like that. I like that intake too, Will. I like that.
Yeah, continuity. Just keep the same. Like it's hard enough for Ward. He don't need new receivers every week, and
my man Calvin really ain't gambled. He ain't gambled this year. He was doing good, man. He's being a good kid, man.
Oh, somebody got an admirer. Balt is beautiful, Tammy.
Oh,
okay.
Balt is beautiful.
He's like, I don't fucking know who that is, and I don't care.
Show that
to get beat up.
And then the last one too. This might be music to your ears. Rashawn Gary, who Dallas traded for the 4th round pick last week.
Yeah,
got paid,
but he took a pay cut as part of his trade.
Oh, this is good right here. See, Jerry getting them good guys now.
So his compensation. So I think he was going to make like 24 million. I think. And when he was at Green Bay, got traded to Dallas. It was going to be 16 million. So they're dropping his compensation to 60 million each of the next 2 seasons. I'm sorry, it was going to be 60 million each of the next 2 seasons when he got traded. So they added an option in the void years. So his cap hit went from this year is going to be 5.4 million this year, and 8.24 million next year is the cap hit.
Right, exactly. All we need that to be low for 1 year. I'm telling you, dog, what's going to happen. I'm telling y'all what's going to happen, dog. Last year, I wasn't sold on my Dallas Cowboys getting anywhere. We played all right. And a couple hiccups. Yeah, all right. This year, I'm on it now. I'm about to buy some Cowboys. I'm on it. I'm on it this year, dog. Jerry and me had a good conversation.
Based on what is giving you this type of...
I smell it. The atmosphere. It's too much fire.
I love Two's enthusiasm.
I think what you're smelling is the dumpster fire.
He definitely ain't smelling what the Rock is cooking.
Mm-mm.
The Rock ain't cooked shit in a
through
long
that door.
time.
Y'all need the Rock.
We need to smell what Jerry's cooking. Shit, it's been a long time.
Jerry ain't cooking nothing.
Nah, man. But that's good for us, man. A guy that's coming in, you know what I'm saying, already trying to, help out. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I can only respect that. I can't wait. Now this year I'm primed. This year, hitting 30 years since we won a Super Bowl, like this is really hitting me right now. So emotionally, physically, and mentally, I'm gonna be all in on my motherfuckers. Cause this is a celebration, baby, coming soon.
And this is why my brother, at the end of football season, he boycotts the Super Bowl.
Yeah. This is why. Yeah. This is why. Because when you put all your eggs into a basket that gets run over every season.
Yeah, he's at that cycle of Cowboys fans where we're at. It's our year.
Yeah. It's
no. This ain't everybody's year this year. This is everybody's year. This is the year. This is the year. This is the year. The year.
Look, I got no optimism. When you say this is the year, I assume you mean we're all gonna die. Like I don't.
Hell has frozen over.
Telling you, dog. Listen. I feel so much, man. We can say this for another show, but listen. I like what we retained. I like what we added so far, and there's so much more to add. So many caps to pin on the draft night. You
don't take this Texas TED Talk. Go somewhere.
Get off this soapbox.
This is one of those motivational speeches. Is that what this trying to make us believe? Anybody believe it over here?
Cowboys self-help group.
You said self-help group.
Self-help.
I should start my self-help group. I can hear a lot of Cowboys fans into the next generation.
Y'all don't need a self-help group. Cowboys fans need group therapy. It's not self-help.
And just so y'all know, guys, we are 39 days away from the draft.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Who's gonna be the Make-A-Wish? Who's gonna be the Make-A-Wish kid on the screen?
I saw in the memories from our first draft, the flyer. Who's gonna be the Make-A-Wish? Yeah, who's he gonna attack this year? I actually, no, we gotta play draft bingo. Draft bingo's happening. We're doing draft bingo. We do.
Okay.
Remember, we did pod bingo. That was fun when we did STWF bingo.
Oh, I'm with you.
We're gonna do draft bingo.
Hey, I almost
That's
hit
what we're gonna do.
I almost hit on all my Took spots.
I know. Took was the one that was. If you wanted to win,
hold on.
bingo,
We gotta make this. We gotta make this draft bingo interesting though. Somebody's gotta pre-make the names. We have a whole bunch of names of people that's in this draft pool from like 1 to like 250 something, and basically on that, that's who will win the bingo board. That could be fire.
What, like who got the most names?
So basically, yeah. So everybody gets a random card with random names. Boom, you get a free spot for Mendoza.
Yeah. So because those are all guaranteed. But I thought it was we could do some of that. But also, I'm making it more about like
our personalities.
X person hates this pick. X person thinks they're gonna go all the way now after this pick. Like X person,
oh yeah, we can do that too. Yeah.
We're gonna mix it up. But I got 39 days to work on it. That's what we were just told. So I got 39 days to figure this.
People just got some insight into our after show meetings.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's a lot of yelling and jokes, and then it's just basically the podcast.
Then we come to a conclusion.
And then,
all right, fellas. So we're gonna save the our mock draft for Wednesday on the play call sheet.
I like Toot trying to punch me. Chill out, bro.
So tonight we're gonna go ahead and our last segment is gonna be class time with Coach.
Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? Playoffs? Are you kidding me? We're just trying to win a game.
So this is March. We talked about it a little bit earlier. March Madness is about to start. We're going to take a look at the top 10 Cinderella runs in NCAA tournament history. Somebody give me your number one team to see if they're going to be on this list or not.
Chicago Loyola.
You said Chicago Loyola, Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say NC State in the 80s.
Okay.
So who
Jimmy V?
Yeah.
When I watched
the one that stood out the most to me was it GCU? No. What was they had 4 letters and they were like blue and green jerseys.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Florida Gulf Coast.
Okay.
UMBC was another good one. UNI was a good one. Other than that, I top of my head, that's all I got, Coach.
Okay. So let's take a look at them. In no particular order.
No, we want an order.
So we go Villanova Wildcats in 85.
Look at Georgetown in the final, right?
Ball juice.
Number 8, they were the number 8 seed out of the Southwest region. They had a 25-10 record. And they won the championship 66-64 over number 1 Georgetown.
That was Pat. You wanted to know, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Can I name one more? But I guess I'm bending the rule. Cinderella, you talk about like a team that's not expected to be good, or you just mean like a great run?
Both.
Okay. Then Kemba's Connecticut run, because he won the whole Big East tournament hitting big shots, and then they won the whole NCAA tournament. That's the one that I love the most. But continue.
That's a good pick.
Jesus Christ.
That was the last time I watched any preseason college basketball. I watched the because they opened up at the Maui tournament that season.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next up we got George Mason Patriots of 2006.
That was a good team.
George Mason, I couldn't remember the name. George Mason was the
number 11 seed out of the West, 27-8 record, but they lost to Will's Florida Gators 73-58 in the Final Four.
Put them down. Yo, it was a rare time. I wasn't rooting against my Gators, but I was like, if we lose, this is still gonna be fun, even if we lose here, because yeah, they were cooking.
What was the team that Tuke had mentioned?
NC State.
Okay, Jake.
Valvano.
Jake named like 4. Weirdo. He loves college basketball.
And Will, you said it was.
I said Florida Gulf Coast, and UConn was my other one.
Okay. Next up, Florida Gulf Coast Eagles 2013.
Yeah, they had a run, y'all. It was crazy.
Number 15 out of the South. 26-11 record. Lost again to Will's Florida Gators, 62-52 in the Sweet 16.
Hey, call us the Prince. We put Cinderellas to bed. You heard?
Might happen to get this year too.
I hope we did it to another one just to be Cinderella killers, man. That's fun.
Butler Bulldogs of 2011.
Oh yeah, that was special. That was special, and they would have won.
And they should have won it. They should have won it. Hayward basically banked one that almost went in that would have won the fucking thing. It would have been, and also would have been the greatest shot in college basketball history.
Young Brad Stevens, dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 8 out of the Southeast, 28-10 record. Lost to UConn 53-41 in the NCAA championship.
Oh, that was their problem. They ran into another Cinderella buzzsaw.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't lose to Duke. They didn't lose to Duke.
Nah, I think he said UConn.
Say UConn on here.
Oh, Butler? I thought Butler lost to Duke.
Jake?
I need insight. Jake knows.
Yeah. Call the Duker.
What'd I do?
Didn't Duke beat Butler in the national championship?
Yeah,
or was that UConn? Okay, right, exactly.
But Butler went back the next year, and I think they lost to UNC or something.
They lost to UConn. Okay,
that's what it was.
Y'all right.
The year
Y'all
before.
right then. Okay.
Damn, Butler went to the ship twice and lost. That sucks. They feeling like.
Yeah, they went back and ran into 2 blue bloods.
What's his name?
Oh, I know who the hell this is. St. Peter's Peacocks, 2022.
Oh,
yeah,
those guys that had Doug, whatever his name was on it. I remember him. They beat Kentucky in the first round.
St. Peter's in New Jersey, dog. You heard?
They did beat number 2 Kentucky in overtime in the first round.
Yeah, it's funny. Jake, remember that shit. He hates Kentucky.
Oh, you know I remember that shit.
They were number 15 out of the East, 22-12 record, lost to North Carolina 69-49 in the Elite 8.
Yeah. No, talk here.
Florida Atlantic Owls of 2023.
They was odd. They went to the Final Four, right? Or the Elite 8?
Yes, they lost to San Diego State 72-71 in the Final Four.
Right, exactly.
Number 9 out of the East, 35-4 record for the year.
Outstanding.
2008 Davidson Wildcats.
Steph Curry, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 10 out of the Midwest, 29-7 record, lost to Kansas 58-57 in the Elite 8.
And they was double with triple T with him because he had no help. It was terrible.
They be some dogs coming out.
2018 Loyola Chicago Ramblers.
There you go.
Number 11 out of the South, 32-6 records, lost to Michigan 69-57 in the Final Four. 2013 Wichita State Shockers.
Oh, that was Van Fleet in them.
Yes, sir.
That was a good team.
Number 9 out of the West, 30-9 record, lost to Louisville 72-68 in the Final Four.
Lost to my man Sosa.
Let's see. 2011 VCU Rams.
Shaka Smart.
VCU.
Shaka.
Baby.
I was gonna say VCU. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Number 11 in the Southwest, 28-12 record. They lost to Butler 70-62 in the Final Four.
I thought Shaka was gonna take over the entire college basketball world as a coach.
You know what he should have did though, Will? You know what he
What?
should have did? He should have did what Brad Stevens did. And honestly, he could have did that before Brad Steve. He could have jumped to the league.
Mm-hmm.
He should have jumped to the. Even if he got fired, he would have been the top guy still at the college level. Because look at him now, still able to get fucking good time jobs. Where's he at right now?
I think he's at Marquette.
Marquette had a bad low down the year this year. It wasn't as crazy as it's supposed to be, but yeah. But he should have definitely went to the league. I thought it was this too,
Marquette.
and then Brad Stevens said, "Man, hold my beer."
What we got next, Coach?
Go to Haywood.
That's
hold
it?
my beer.
Well, that's it.
That's
Damn,
all
we're
shit.
talking like, oh, damn.
No, they did. You missed it.
I did.
Nah, Sister Jean. Sister
My
Jean.
And that is your time with Coach. Class time with Coach.
You heard? Playoff.
Fire. That was fire.
So make sure y'all tune in Wednesday for our NFL draft
With Dale.
with Dale.
Big Dale.
And also, I should be available tonight. We'll take a look at. We didn't do the draft prospects. I think this week it is wide receivers. I think.
Ooh. My
If I'm
favorite.
not- Huh?
My favorite.
Yes. Top 15
The
wide
Divas.
receivers. So we got wide receivers, then we got running backs, and we finish with quarterbacks.
Boy, that's going to be a short list.
All 5 of them. Like it's just and like one in the first.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We got for shout outs, Phyllis.
Hey, shout out to you fellas, man. Great show today. I had a lot of fun.
Shout out to the plug, man. Shout out to the plug, which is y'all. You know what I'm saying? I keep plugging in. We keep tuning in. We keep making shows. Y'all keep viewing. You heard? Come through.
Yes, shout out to you guys for making this Monday way better. As soon as we started talking, I was like, yeah, this is how you finish a Monday, right?
Mhm.
As always, I'm surprised no one's said this yet. Like, share, subscribe. Always follow the brand. Keep up with us. And tune in for a very interesting, sometimes sketchy chop up tomorrow with Dale.
Sometimes, literally every time.
Oh yeah, Dale got ammo. Dale got the ammo for tomorrow's show. Let's see how.
Oh, he better. He ain't be here today. He better have been collecting.
My man, you know what he's doing, right?
No, I try to stay away from.
My man's being a little. He's being a little leprechaun today.
He's celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Nah, because he's short.
Which is pot of gold. A little black midget.
Snub me pot of gold.
I need him to come on with a leprechaun suit now. Please,
let
Dale.
him, just wear the hat at least. And
Or
dye
just
the
buy
head.
it. Make your green screen
Somebody
a
gotta
pot
make
of
the
gold or
picture.
some shit.
Somebody got to make the picture of Dale with the leprechaun suit on. Tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day, dog. This is gonna be.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm gonna work on that.
Shout out to you fellas, man. Everybody came in a little down to start the show, but we get to the end. I see the smiling faces and the energy. Y'all picked your boy up. I haven't been asleep today, so you know your boy from the crash.
I was at Foxwood. I was at Foxwood this weekend, dog. Listen here, man. Sleep.
Yeah, you need sleep too, then.
Let me see. We got a lot of shout outs tonight too on viewers. Shout out to Elijah, Ellie George, Jesse Johnson, Manny Cena Munoz, Orange Guy 67, Chauncey Billings 5381, Dale, Mike, Marie Cruz, T3 and D, Chris Vick, Brandon, Chuck Harmon, Mr. Tism 420, and Tammy. Shout out to y'all for
Don't shut out Tammy.
Like 4 of those people. Like 4 of those are real people, honestly.
I know, right?
Appreciate y'all coming through, man, for real. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the brand. We here. Like, share, subscribe, like he said. Do it again tomorrow.
Off tonight.
USA.
Nah. Hold on. Shout out tonight. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Michael B.
Michael B.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.